everybody, it's your girl Mariah, aka Lariah, and I'm still on fire. And I'm back with another video. So I know you guys have read the title. I will be letting y'all know how I've managed my relationship for these past 8 years. I'll also be giving y'all a little advice, something y'all can take forward with y'all in your relationships. Do not forget to like this video, comment down below, and show your girls some love by subscribing. And you will be notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, so me and Steven have been dating 8 years. It'll be 9 years in 2021. But we started talking or dating or having an entanglement, whatever it was, May 24th, 2012. And I was just leaving the 8th grade, going into the 9th grade. And Steven is 2 years older than me, so he was like 11th grade. Yeah, I think he was 11th grade and I was 9th grade. So yeah, I know a lot of people think their relationships are going to be peaches and cream, but they're not. Like, we had a rocky relationship when it first started out. And I mean, we were in high school, we were young, so I mean, of course things aren't going to be perfect. But it's something you got to know in a relationship. You're going to make mistakes. You're not going to be perfect. But one of my main things I wanted to tell y'all is you got to have patience. And that's something that I've learned to cope with throughout my relationship, is have patience. Because I know I got a little bad attitude on me. And I mean, I feel like he had a bad attitude too. But those are our flaws. And that's just something you're going to have to accept and deal with if you truly want to be together. If you really want the relationship, you're going to have to be patient with one another. You're going to have to learn to understand one another and communicate. Because those are the main keys to keeping it together. And like I said, it's up to you though. You have to want the relationship. So I've learned to be patient, very patient. I've also learned to support him. I may not be okay with some of the things that he do, but that's his dream. That's something that he wants to do. So I have to accept that and be supportive of whatever it may be. I'm going to have to support him. And the same for him. He has to learn to support me. So being patient, you must be patient. You got to be understanding. And you got to learn to support one another. And another thing, you're going to have to communicate. A lot of times my problem has been I get stubborn when we get in an argument or we get into it or something. And he do it as well. Like, we both be like, okay, I'm not gonna call you first. Well, I'm not gonna call you first. But I'm not gonna text you first. I mean, so we just gonna be talking. But like, that's gotta be out the door. Like, you're gonna have to communicate. When you get in a relationship, the main key is communicating. That's the only way you're gonna work out your problems or work out even your good times. Your good times, your bad times, your arguments, your fallouts. You're gonna have to communicate with one another. But yeah, it was really, really, really rocky back then. But Steven is not the same person he was when I first started talking to him. And me being patient, I learned to adjust to who he was then and encourage him and pray for him and with him so that he could be better for our relationship and for me, so that I could be better for our relationship. And that's something a lot of women have to do. I mean, some men are like that, but women learn to be stronger and supportive, because a lot of times guys don't know a lot of things that us women are feeling or thinking. You're gonna have to say it to them and show it to them. So I had to learn that he was who he was then. I didn't accept it, but I had to learn in order for me, if this was who I wanted, I was gonna have to be there, stick with him, and work through it. And if he didn't, by the time I was ready to give up on it, he was ready. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta learn to be there to encourage him, like, every step of the way. And like I said, he is not the same person he was when we first started our relationship. He's better. And my support helped him a lot. I encouraged him daily. Even when he was wrong, trust and believe. I have got in his tail. I mean, like, I'm one of those ones that I critique the little bitty stuff. I mean, the tiniest stuff. Like, I critique it. Like, I don't put up with a lot at all. And that was something that he learned as well, that Mariah is not gonna put up with this. She's not gonna take me doing this and me doing this. And if something he had to realize as well, if I love her and I want to be with her, I'm gonna have to cut it out and be with her and work on it. And so, like, let's say about these past 4 years, like, things have gotten way better, like, compared to when we first started. Like I said, we're patient with one another. We love each other more. We work on growing, like, what's your areas you need to grow in? You gotta sit down and have talks like that. Well, what area do you feel like I should grow in? Well, what area do you feel like I should grow in? I mean, you gotta sit down and have those talks. And like I said, communication is the key. You're gonna have to learn to talk with each other, to understand what's going on. And yeah, I put up with a lot, and he put up with some as well. And you know, we were so on and off. Like, for our first 3 to 4 years, we were so on and off, like, oh, toxic. Like, we were so toxic. Like, but I mean, we managed, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, one thing I learned, I gotta stick with him. And this is what I wanted him. I had to stick with him and change him for the better, because that's what I wanted, the better. And I got the best of them. And so, yeah, after we were on and off so many, like the first 3 to 4 years on and off, but like, since then, like, life has been good. We've just learned to cope with each other more. Like, the attitudes, because I'm trying to tell y'all, my attitude be on 100 and his do too. So, I mean, but we learned to cope with it. I love him. He loved me. He better love me. Whoa. I done put up with Steven for like 8 years, like, y'all. So this is not a joke. It better not be a joke. But yeah, we had to realize that what was important in life. If I was important to him and he was important to me, we had to set aside the difference and realize, okay, let's work this out. Let's fight for it. And that's another thing. I've fought for my relationship all my life. Like, I have never gave up on him, ever. Even, like, the longest I've ever, like, even taken a break for him was like a month, if that long. About a month, if that long. But, like, I had to fight for it just as well as he did, because the time that we did separate for that month, it was me. And he fought for it. He fought back for it just as well. Like, I was fighting for him to treat me better, or me treat him better. I fought for that. My whole entire relationship, I fought for it. And that time that we did split up for like a month or so, he fought for it. And, it showed me, like, okay, if he got some fight in him, I still got this much fight in me left. Like, I got a little bit left in me. So, yeah, we've just learned to be, supportive of one another, communicate more. And now we're both at the top, trying to follow our dreams, doing what's best for us. We did have to cut out a lot. I mean, we might have even cut off a lot of friends, because, friends can hold you back, like, in a relationship, because you can have one friend in your ear, girl, leave him alone, he ain't worth it, like, then you got one friend in here, Mariah, you know what you want, he know you know him, work it out. I mean, so a lot of times you have to cut things like that out your ear, you know what I'm saying? And choose your happiness. And I had to do that a lot because a lot of times I had to think, Mariah, let it go, baby, cut them off. But I chose what I wanted, and I chose my happiness, and you know, here I am now. I'm happy to have him in my life. So I love him with all my heart. And I know he loves me too. So I'm very thankful. All right, y'all. So to wrap it up, just learn to support one another, communicate with one another, be patient at all times. You gotta be patient because you're both gonna go through things. You're both gonna have flaws. So learn to cope with that. And stick with one another. Have faith in each other. You know, if you know, that's like for me, I kept telling myself over and over, I got faith in Steven. I know Steven will eventually be who I want him to be. And it happened. And I just kept that faith. I prayed day and night, you know, with him. Like I said, I prayed day and night with him and without him. And I had faith in him. And I knew, like, okay, we're going to get this. We're going to get it. And like I said, it took time. But I kept faith. And I was like, I'm going to ride this out. You know, I'm going to ride it out. And here we are. 8 years and counting. 9 years next May 2021. Be 9 years strong. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the bad and the good, and I don't regret any of the bad because it helped us grow into who we are today. We wouldn't be who we are now if we didn't go through what we went through in the past. So and I know have y'all seen my band-aid this whole video. I cut my fingers, so yeah, I've got this little band-aid on my little boo-boo. But yeah, y'all just gotta learn to understand, be patient, communicate, be supportive, and just be ready to build and grow. Be ready to build with them or her, and be ready to grow with him or her. That's all y'all have to do. But yeah, that's my relationship. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Take this with you because I struggled with learning to do things on my own or learning to accept things on my own. So take this with y'all. And also, if y'all are in a relationship and it's not peaches and cream, because it's not going to be peaches and cream, and that's who you really want, stick with it. Stick with him or her through problems, pain, all of that. Stick with one another because that's what helps you grow. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button because it's lit, honey. Very lit. Peace.